Holiday World is Indiana's premier theme park destination and one of the most charming parks in the Midwest, located in Santa Claus, Indiana. The park originally opened as Santa Claus Land in 1946, making it one of the first ever theme parks in the world, even before Disneyland. It expanded in the 1980s and was renamed Holiday World after adding the Halloween and 4th of July sections to the park. The park has also since expanded with a Thanksgiving section and one of the best water parks in the world, Splash and Safari. Now, while the water park is really fantastic and even included with your park admission, and I couldn't recommend it enough for water park fans, I will not be diving into that section of the park in this review. This video will specifically be focused on the theme park sections of Holiday World, which are the 4 previously mentioned holidays. The park is currently home to 6 roller coasters across the 4 lands, with hopefully more coming in the future. It also has many other fun family attractions to experience, as well as some of the much appreciated perks that are included with your park admission. Those, of course, including their famous free soft drink stations located all over the park, free sunscreen, and free parking, which is something that is almost at no other park of this size. The park's wooded and hilly geography really enhance the park's atmosphere, but you can also get pretty tired walking around all day. Start our tour off at the front of the park, which is the original section of Christmas. This section just features a few children rides, the park's main gift shop, and a giant dining hall where I've mostly eaten meals here when I have visited. Santa Claus himself can sometimes be seen in the main tower of this section waving at passersby as they enter the park, which is a nice touch along with the Christmas music playing in the summer, of course. If you continue straight past the dining hall, you'll reach the 4th of July section of the park. Pretty much everything here is red, white, and blue. This patriotic section includes a lot of the park's best flat rides. Those include Liberty Launch and S&S Shot Tower, Eagles Flight, a flying scooters ride, and Lewis and Clark Trail, the park's antique auto ride. This section also used to have the park's Raging Rapids ride, but it will hopefully soon be replaced by something better. I'm hoping for something like Mystic River Falls at Silver Dollar City, but it could just as easily be another roller coaster for the park. The section also has the park's kiddie coaster, Howler, inside another children's area, Holidog's Fun Town. If you want a more spooky land to start your day, Halloween is a great way to go. Just go left at the park's main Christmas plaza. This section includes the original 2 Woodies of the park, Raven and Legend. Raven is the original and is a great presence as you drive up to the park and make your way to the front entrance. Legend has its best angles from the water park, but they both really pack a punch in terms of intensity. They also pack a literal punch in terms of beating up their riders, so I wouldn't recommend a ton of rides on this and Voyage during your visit, but they're definitely worth at least one ride. This section also has the park's log flume, Frightful Falls, which goes right underneath Legend, but is overall pretty average. There's also a fun scrambler and wave swinger in this section as well. Finally, there's easily the biggest and probably best land of the park, Thanksgiving. This section sprawls over the back right corner of the park past all the sections I have previously mentioned, but pretty much right alongside the water park. This land, of course, includes the best coaster of the park, the Voyage, one of the best wooden roller coasters in the world. It also has 2 more solid steel coasters, Thunderbird, a launch B&M wing coaster in the very back of the park, and the newest coaster, Good Gravy, a Vekoma family boomerang. The steel coasters offer a really nice complement and reprieve from all the intensity and roughness that the wooden coasters bring, and I hope they add another in the future. This section also has the park's only dark ride, Gobbler Getaway, a fun but pretty basic shooting dark ride, as well as some other lightly themed flat rides. The biggest issue with this land is its complete lack of shade, unlike the rest of the park, which is extremely evident when walking all the way back to Thunderbird. The ride is definitely worth the trek, but it would be nice to have a few more rides up there in that particular section other than just a swing ride next to the coaster. Overall, this park feels really different from a lot of the chain parks I'm used to. I mean that in a very positive way because this park has free parking, has minimal lines across the summer, and has no fast pass option like many other parks I'm used to, which makes the lines move much quicker. I do wish the park was a little less heavy on the roller coasters, actually, because despite me being a coaster enthusiast, I still like other theme park rides too. Especially for a park that draws families all around the Midwest, I really do wish they had another family coaster to bridge the gap between the Woodies and Thunderbird, to Good Gravy even more, as well as add a few other key attractions. A modern Rapids ride would really be amazing here, as well as a modern dark ride. Past that, the park is honestly really good for a smaller size park, and probably my favorite I've been to outside of Worlds of Fun for a park of that size. Now, as good as this park is, it doesn't really hold a candle to the region's premier parks like Dollywood, Kings Island, and Silver Dollar City. Now, you might be wondering why I'm even comparing a small park like this to parks of that size. It's because this park's tickets are actually as much as, if not even more than, those previously mentioned parks. Now, I know that the added perks are included in those tickets, but this park is really not worth $70 on a Saturday, especially when you can go to Kings Island for $20 less than that. I would still recommend going here if you're in the region, and I'm sure you'd have a great time, but it does kind of cost an arm and a leg to get here. I still really like this park and definitely recommend going here if you haven't already, as it really is a treat to ride the Voyage for the first time. Be sure to check out my other Holiday World coaster reviews and subscribe for more theme park content in the near future.